So, go ahead and tell us where we are.
You're in a much better place than you were before. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Mostly Pickin's Farms. My little slice of heaven. What's the next question?
And, what's your name?
People like to call me Papa Roach, but I don't particularly like to go by that. So I guess you could call me by my it's a good old user of Pickin, good old Pickins over there. He just drove by. I thought I'd give him a nice point and wave. So, but anyway, hell, what I was talking about is you can call me by Billy Bob Joe if you wanna.
Okay, good. What's the name of the business here?
Well, we run a little slice of heaven called Pickin's Farms. Here at Pickin's Farms, we pick for you from the finest of the fine that you can find here at Pickin's.
How long has this operation been going?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yep, just nickel five, you know what I'm saying?
And who started the operation?
Well, it was actually my pappy back in more than 5 years ago. He said, "Hell, I'm gonna put this seed right here." I heard him, you know, I was a little chug-a-lugging back then, but he said, "I'm gonna put this seed right here," and damn near he put it in the ground, and just ever since it's been shooting up through the roots. Now you come on back in now.
Was your family always this closely knit before the farm?
Hell, I remember my grandma used to talk about that. One thing she used to always say, "Honey, get the hell in here, sit your ass down, and give a muffin and a tea. A muffin and a tea," she said. Well, I remember that like it was 2 minutes ago. You know, she always used to tell me that we're knit like a good sweater. As the weather changes, the sweater gets tighter as you grow with Pickins.
What would you say is the crown jewel here, the crown jewel product here at Pickin's Farms?
Well, let me tell you, I may say some things that you might not understand. I might understand some things that you might not say. And one of those things would have to be that our green peppers are the best ever. So I'd have to say our crown jewel is our good old Cahooskin pepper. Just like we like to call it when we throw it around. Cahooskin, Kagosian, Kagetskin me Cahooskin, you know. Hell, all the boys and I, we kid around. We tug on the rope back and forth, you know. We pulling our own weight around here. Let me tell you, the peppers are fine. They are fine. They are a great find, a fine find, if you will. Dang, some of them are dang spicy. If you like spicy foods, you better get one of them peppers. It'll blow your dang mind right out your cranial skull, if you know what I mean. If you're scolium, you know. Hell, but these peppers, I tell you, we got the sweetest peppers in the world. We got the hottest peppers in the world. We got the sweetest, hottest peppers in the world. Right there in the middle of the spectrum. What else? Let me ask you, are you stuck in the mud with your old peppers? To heck with it. To heck with that. This is Pickin's Peppers. We're picking peppers better than you have ever tasted in your life. let me tell you just a little about the tendering and nurturing that we do of the peppers. We nurture them like a child. At the end of the day, we want to know that those peppers are in Mama's kitchen, roasted. Stuffing peppers, grilling peppers, skewing peppers. We're doing peppers. Let me tell you, peppers never been better.
So how do you produce and distribute the products here at the farm?
We got two ways here, people. One of the ways that you can just come on in to our house. This is our house after all, including you. Stuck in the mud? Heck no. Come on with it. Get in here. And Mom will say, honey, what can I do for you? Honey, what can I do for you? Say, Mama, I got a hunger down deep. I got a hunger down deep. Like our pond out there. Down deep. She'll say, honey, you just come on in now. Don't get the muffin. You put the gold, the ball in the tea, don't put them zipping. Oh, they all get down. Get in there, muffin. Yeah. Mom will take care of you. That's number one. Number one is care. Now we got second one on the list. We're gonna pile up something like this. You see right here, this good old neck in the woods. We'll pile her up with your order. You can call Mama in the kitchen. Say, Mama, I got a hunger down deep. Mama, I got a hunger down deep. I got a hunger running down. Down so deep. She'll say, honey, what can I do for you? And you just tell her. We'll pack it up. We'll bring it right to you. I'll have one of the fine boys like me will come deliver it straight to your doorstep. One of two ways. Hell, if you want, come in and get yourself a muffin and throw the tea. And then you just we'll follow you home. We'll follow you home.
What's your toughest task here at the farm?
Well, let me tell you, the task that is the hardest is seeing one of our customers go untaken care of. And that's a task that is never done. We never see anybody dissatisfied around here. That's a good thing about this farm. That is a good, dang old great thing about this farm. Good, dang old great things.
Okay. What has been your most fondest memory here? Are you all right?
That sounds bright. Oh. Sit up there is dang old bright. One of my fondest memories is when Mama, she broke her leg. She was swimming. I told her not to hang on the rope. She's a little bit over the weight limit. But that's okay. It's all right. You see, things happen. Things happen for a reason. Strong believer. She broke her leg. She came home. She made us a batch of muffins that day with a broken leg. Because she loves this farm that much. She loves you, all of you, that much. That's probably my fondest memory of Pickin's Farms. Just showed me the dedication and the care for the customer the way it should be. And that's what we thrive upon here. Ain't nothing monetary about this. This is love.
Okay, so tell me about the family members and everyone that works here with you at the farm.
Well, we got a wide range of family members that help. We do keep it a family business. But that does not mean that you can't come in Mama's kitchen, say, Mama, I got a hunger down deep. I need a job. I need something to do to get me up on my feet. Like I said, it's about love. Let's keep that. I want you to remember that about Pickin's Farms. It's about love. It's about good, loving living. Good, loving living. So we mainly keep it a family business, and we've got a wide range of age. We got different tasks assigned to people. Like the elderly people, they do the muffin making, and me and the boys, we go out there, we pick, and the little ones, we tell them to go out there and pick those dang berries out. You know, you see the little ones, don't eat them. Don't eat the green ones. You'll get to pooping, scooping if you get the green ones down there running deep. I tell them they don't. Sometimes they don't listen. But they'll find out, that's fine. But we have a very wide range of employment, if you will, in the family and throughout the community as well. We're very local, very sustainable for our community.
You say that it's stressful working with your family? Is that a yes or?
I heard him coming from a mile away. See, that's what we're about. We're about recognizing and acting. See, with the family, working with the family, it gets a little tough sometimes. I say, Johnny, pick it up, step on it. And we do. He steps on it, steps it up, and we keep each other in line. We throw the rope around, we tug on it a bit. It's about throwing the rope around and just chucking, wrapping it around, making a tight knot. A tight knot. So no matter how hard you tug, that mama ain't coming loose.
Okay. Okay, that's a good answer. What has been the company's biggest struggle? Would you say?
We do a lot of giving. We do receive as well. We do a lot of giving. Our biggest, I wouldn't call it a struggle. Now let's get it right. I wouldn't call it a struggle. I'd call it a mastery. You got to master the art of giving. You got to distribute. You got to make sure you got enough. Okay? This is simple economics here, if you will. If I remember back in second grade, learning that. Maybe there's something like, I never went to school. Well, okay. That's enough about me. Well, you see, biggest mastery would have to be the giving. You give and you take away. Sometimes it's all right if you don't take away as much at the end of the day because you know that you've given. And that's the most important part to me.
Wow, that was a great answer.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Who is Pickin's Farm's biggest competitor?
Well, there's this log company. They try to steal some of our taglines. They try to steal some of some of my family. They try to steal. Hell, they tried to steal me. But I ain't budging. I live here. I grew up here. I'm gonna hit the dirt here at Pickin's Farms. But we got some gray and grays over there. They're chucking logs over there. They put. I'm not gonna get into the details because that's not up to me to judge. Don't listen to them. Anything you hear from them about us probably ain't true. I'll tell you the truth. It's a good, loving, living company. with being a good, loving, living company comes a lot of competitors. Hell, there's a cornfield right over there that's got a competitor. He thinks he can make better corn than we can. We got some corn over there. We have enough to feed up to 20,000 people in our little square of corn. Now, you're going to ask me, how in the world can you do that? It's with good love and living. Everybody gets a little bit, everybody gets a lot together.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Great. Well, how does the farm differ from the other companies? I mean, what makes you stand out?
Let me tell you, I'm not just trying to be clever, but what makes us stand out is that we stand up for you. In this world, we're giving you good love and living. Otherwise, you can take the left turn, it'll take you to the interstate, or you can take the right back home to us.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay.
We got the good love and living, we got the hospitality.
Right.
We got mama in there slaving. We got mama in there slaving. Going after it every day, even with a broken...
Billy Bob? Billy Bob, what are some of the...
Sorry, that just kind of hit me low.
No, not a problem.
Hit me deep.
What are some of the plans that the farm has to move forward? I'm not trying to make you cry or anything.
That's just me being a little tad muffin. A little tadpole, if you will. It's been a growing experience. The plans to move forward are to make sure that we're doing what we're doing and we're keeping up the quality of each product that we're going to give out to you. We're going to make sure that that pepper is the juiciest dang old pepper that you good, loving, living ever tasted in your living life. It's going to be great. I'm telling you right now. Go out. If you want, the camera crew out here, we can go inside and we can get you one of those peppers. You're going to dang old say, wow, that is really nice. And then you over there are going to say, Mama, throw me another muffin on. If you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
But overall, we're just going to try to keep pushing for daylight, keep pushing for the land that we've been so lucky as to land upon already. We're staying here. We're here to stay.
Great. I'm sure a lot of people will be excited about that.
As they should be.
What are some of your personal goals, Billy Bob?
One of my personal goals is to make sure that I'm here to take over when they kick the hog, if you know what I'm saying. They're getting older. They're getting shaky. Grapes, a little bit. They're shaking. I want to make sure I'm here to take over what they expanded upon. I want to do that myself. I want to keep expanding, keep growing, keep living, keep making, keep shaking, keep loving, living. Keep on. Come on, just come on. Keep making livings.
Okay.
I want to make money.
Okay. Not a problem. I do too. Seems to be. You know that guy too?
Hell yeah, I know all these people live out here. I want to make money. Listen, I know I said all that stuff about, keeping the company good. I just want to make money.
You know we're filming, right?
Oh, dang, well, I was just kidding on all that. I was just trucking you.
Hey, it's not a problem.
I'm just trucking.
We'll just edit that out.
I'm just yeah.
Do you ever plan on taking over as the sole president of Pickin's Farms?
When I hear you say president, it makes me think of government. Let me tell you one thing.
Sure. Go ahead.
Let me tell you another. Since I already told you one thing. I don't like how they run things. I think they should keep it Christian. I think they should keep it country. But that's just me. But you know, I'll bet $1.55, $1.59 if you want. That's you too. So when I hear the word president, I think I don't want none of that. We ain't got no dang president running around in his undies, golfing. When we got people dying out there to get a bite of Mama's muffin. Hell, that didn't sound right. I'm sorry, Mama.
Not a problem. Let me rephrase my question then. Do you ever plan on being the leader of Pickin's Farms?
Well, we try not to designate a leader. We just kind of keep it open. We keep it. It's a I help you, you're helping me, we're helping each other. It's a togetherness. It's like a well-oiled machine. It's like one of these dang old diesel engine powered Fiat Fords. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep the butter chugging.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta keep the butter chugging before you chug a lugging.
So it's a democracy.
It's. Now, when I hear the word democracy, it makes me think of how much of a disgrace. I don't know where I was going with that.
Not a problem.
I'm just mad, honestly. You got me mad.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But the sun's going down, so I feel like this should come to a conclusion. Like I said, thank you.
You're dang old welcome. If you like, come inside afterward. We'll get you a big old glass of sweet tea.
We actually can't. We actually have to go. But go ahead and sign off for us with your Pickin's Farms farewell statement to your customers.
Thank you guys for watching. This is Billy Joe with Pickin's Farms. You're watching on NWP TV. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll talk at you next time. What? Oh, all right, okay. Get the fire extinguisher. Oh, hell.